Today is October 14th, which is the week anniversary of Hurricane Matthew.
1 week ago today, the worst natural disaster that I personally have ever seen hit St. Augustine, Florida. So let me explain. Here we have Florida. Boom. Not my best. St. Augustine's here, Keys are here, Miami's here. Now, as a Florida boy, I've seen plenty of hurricanes. They've come this way, they've gone this way, they've came this way, they've done this, they've done this, they've done this. No problem. Never have they came up in this general direction right here, which is where Hurricane Matthew came up boiling. Now, the reason for that is a bunch of science that I'm not really too sure about. I kind of know a little bit about the jet stream and the flow, and it usually pushes the hurricane out or this way, which makes this part of Florida most of the time safe. This time there's pressure here, which pushed it here, where me, KK, the fam, we're located here. So when I say natural disaster, St. Augustine, Jacksonville, all the little cities right here were not prepared structurally, however you want to say it, were not prepared for what Hurricane Matthew was packing. Hurricanes hit in Florida, it's a common occurrence. Usually when hurricanes are hitting Florida, you're seeing Facebook statuses like, party at my house, getting lit, turn up, hurricane party, etc. Now, is that the smartest thing to do? Probably not. Me, I'm in the bathtub, hiding underneath the table, board windows up, all hands on deck. I may be the more excessive one. This time was a tad bit different. So in these next scenes, you'll see Dustin and I decided to leave the house and go drive around the hurricane to kind of see how it was looking and see how things were starting to happen. And this was about an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe even 3 before it even technically hit the eye, hit St. Augustine. I think it was in Titusville around the time. And you'll see the flooding's already starting to come up. The wind's ripping pretty hard. Downtown's already getting splashed on the water wall, or on the wall. And on the way home, down Wildwood, you'll see we're going down the street with all the trees, and one of them is actually leaning over the power line, and we drive underneath it. And I think it was at that point, it was pretty terrifying driving down that road. I was actually scared that a tree at any moment was going to fall on the car. And at that point, I was like, this is really serious. It's about 3 hours away, and it was already getting that bad. And at that moment, I was like, we need to get home and hunker down. So after we did our navigating through the town, I came home and we were hanging out, and then some trees started going down in our neighborhood here. So since Jim Cantori, that sounds right, wasn't in town, I figured it was my responsibility to take on the duties and hit the streets.
Right here, Hurricane Matthew. The tree just went down right over there. I think it's blowing about 45, maybe 50 with gusts of like 60. I don't know. But it's pretty rough out here. Holy cow!
out for a bit. We didn't really record much because things started getting serious. We needed to save our batteries. So we kind of just hunkered down until everything was over. And then after that, we began exploring the aftermath. St. Augustine is known for its natural beauty. What people don't realize is 50% of that beauty comes from the people within it. And the day after the hurricane, the beauty of the people truly came out, and the rebuilding of the city began. And I've never been more proud to be from St. Augustine and to be from this little town than I was on that day.
We will always be St. Augustine strong.